It feels like I'm running on walls, and I don't want to touch the ground. XV, one of my favorite rappers, was dropping bars about Mirror's Edge back in 2009. It's 2016, and a sequel has been a long time coming. But does this game recapture the magic which made people want to write songs about the first one? It's your boy Spiegz, and I'm playing Mirror's Edge Catalyst for Gamer Time on Nikki6.com. Mirror's Edge is very bright. The bright white color scheme with dashes of red does a good job of facilitating gameplay, and an even better job of making my eyes hurt. Catalyst improves on the previous title in this regard by making use of more colors, but overall it's the same aesthetic which makes this title look very unique that makes it also kind of uncomfortable to stare at for a long time. I get why it has to look like that though. The game is fast and fluid, and objects you can interact with need to grab your attention so that you don't run past them. Plus, these graphical issues are only really a thing when you're traveling in the open world. The indoor environments presented in story missions and some side missions look way better and don't give you a wicked case of sun blindness. In fact, that dichotomy is kind of present throughout all of Mirror's Edge Catalyst. For every super boring overworld moment, there's an exciting story mission to make up for it. It makes me wonder if adding an open world full of side missions in order to extend the game's lifespan through random challenges might be holding it back. Racing through the scenery from the first Mirror's Edge with a linear story progression allowed the game to be paced very well. While the traversal options are fun and plentiful in Catalyst, I think that populating the map with a bunch of time challenges was a bit of a misstep. In the interest of full disclosure, I should let you all know that I absolutely detest timed missions. Every time I saw a timer pop up on a dash, delivery, or diversion mission, I groaned mega aggressively. The main campaign is definitely the reason to play this game. The story isn't anything you haven't seen before, but Mirror's Edge Catalyst does a good job of making the characters feel like they have lives that don't completely revolve around the main character Faith. It's nice to know that there's an outside world that persists when your character isn't leaping from rooftop to rooftop. The way the story is framed around Faith trying to reclimatize after catching a case and going away for 2 years provides an excellent window through which we can view the City of Glass.
Every new day holds a promise.
The combat was also unexpectedly fun. At first, I didn't like it much, but when I realized that it just wasn't a beat 'em up where you mash the punch button, I really started to get into it. You have to use your environment and pay attention to your enemies. Knocking enemies into each other and jumping off walls and other obstacles to add more power to your strikes was endlessly satisfying.
And now they know you came this way.
So what did I think? Well, if you like time trials and a world map which is overpopulated with okay side missions, then this is definitely the game for you. If you like bite-sized challenges, then you'll have an endless supply of things to do. As far as people who remember the last Mirror's Edge through nostalgia glasses, this isn't really the triumphant return to form you were expecting. With a little streamlining, this game could have blown us away. However, I will say that it's a decent amount of fun, but the addiction that normally forces me to finish a game as quickly as I can just wasn't there. Here's some uninterrupted gameplay.
I have something extra in mind for an Nazi. I'll tell you more when you reach the tower.
Sure didn't get around.